Good evening and welcome to 107.2 FM Nutshell News at 6, where you get your news in a nutshell. I'm Chip Monkman, and tonight at the top of the hour, we crack open the latest headlines. Starting with our top story, a former mayor's aide files a discrimination lawsuit against him. So former longtime aide, named as Moss, for Springfield Mayor Dominic Sardo, has filed a discrimination lawsuit against the mayor. This comes after he claims he was wrongfully terminated in 2020 October after making a social media post. So what exactly was on that post? Well, he shared a link to the Huffington Post article that quoted Donald Trump's defense of Kyle Rittenhouse, who was a 17-year-old exonerated on multiple homicide charges during a Black Lives Matter protest. And Moss claims that the mayor fired him because of racism. They will meet in court on November 9th to discuss the hearing. Now let's move into our next headline, but let's first talk about a little bit of pumpkin Halloween business. David Morgenstern, who runs a company on Facebook for 16 years already, makes custom stencils for your Halloween jack-o'-lanterns, so make sure to check him out. We've linked his post in the details. Great, now let's move into some sports with Cindy Smith.
Hey, this is Cindy. I don't really do any sports, but our sports person, Brett, he dislocated his shoulder from throwing a tennis ball, so I'm here instead of him. So in football, Owen Dawson ran 21 times for 175 yards and scored 4 touchdowns. In the South Hadley High School, won Putnam 34-8. And in golf, John Ram, he tied for first with 62 strokes. In tennis, Simona Halep faces a drug ban. He was the 2-time Grand Slam champion, but she's suspended after failing the drug test. And the WNBA Coach of the Year is now the coach of the LA Sparks. His name is Kurt Miller, I think. Sports is nuts. I don't really know how to do this, but hopefully I did it right.
Good job, Cindy, for your first try. Yeah, unfortunately that's sad what happened to Brett, but thanks for the report. Now let's move into our next headline, and you won't believe this story. You will not believe this story. It is nuts. New studies show that your dog can sniff your emotions. Dogs see the world through their noses. They have very good noses. They can smell over millions of different smells. Now, smell changes in human breath and sweat, they can detect with high accuracy. Essentially, when humans are nervous, they release chemicals, and the dogs can smell them. Now, because of these highly strong skills of the dogs, they can be valuably trained with service and therapy dogs. Basically, they can take samples of human stress sweat and train the dogs to sniff it so they can better treat people who are stressed. I mean, can you believe it? Finally, let's move on to some weather with Rain McLeod. Yeah, this is Rain McLeod, and I was born for the job. Oh yeah, tonight it's gonna be cloudy. Tomorrow it's increase of clouds and a little windy with high of 63. On Monday it's a tropical rainstorm. Woo, I love rain. It's a low of 46 as well. On Tuesday it's clouds and sun and a bit warmer. On Wednesday it's a chance of showers with a high of 67. Pistachio, oh yeah, I love rain, that's me. Oh, thanks Rain for the weather, you are really born for the job, I agree with that. Well, thanks for joining us at the top of the hour, and stay tuned for our next segment, Out of the Frying Pan and Into the Dryer, a new way to make pierogies. But for now, I'm Chip Monkman, and that's your news in a nutshell.